The last 24 hours in the crypto space have been pretty bizarre. We saw the SEC take another huge L, and frankly, I don't think many were expecting it. Bitcoin then pumped over $1,000 and we find ourselves in today's position. If you are enjoying this daily content, be sure to hit the like button, drop me a comment, and please do subscribe and stay tuned to the very end because I've got some exciting announcements around what is coming on this channel and on another. Right, without any further ado, let's get straight into the latest and greatest crypto news and of course see how the markets have reacted. Let's start off with this huge piece of news. Now, Elon Musk's X has obtained a required license to accept and allow trades of crypto payments. Well, we all know that Elon is no stranger to the crypto space. Many now perceive him as the Godfather or the Doge Father, however you want to say it. This is a momentous step forward, and let's have a look at it. Let's get straight into the article. So, notably, Rhode Island approved a request by Twitter Payments LLC, X's payment branch, on the 28th of August, according to data from NMLS. The cryptocurrency or the currency transmitter license also includes different crypto-related service providers, such as crypto exchanges, wallets, and payment processors. As you can see, they have been given the authority to work in Arizona, Georgia, Maryland, Michigan, Missouri, New Hampshire, and Rhode Island. And I know I said Maryland because I'm English. Not Maryland to me. Mary sounds better. Anyway, let's continue with this. This is a huge story. Let's see how it develops. On the same day we got this. Now, Bitcoin jumped massively, as you know I started this video with. Now, this is due to Grayscale winning its lawsuit against the SEC. Now, the DC court ruled that the SEC impromptu rejected Bitcoin spot ETF, and the court ordered the petition to be reviewed and granted the commission's order to be vacated. This means that the SEC was wrong to reject the application for a spot Bitcoin ETF, and it must be reviewed again, which is frankly why we saw the aggressive chart movements we did. Now, this has obviously been met by great warm welcome by the whole entire crypto space, and it's a momentous day that we should all celebrate. But Ripple's leadership has come out and applauded them publicly with statements, and you get the sense that the tables are turning. I wanted to make a point of saying if it wasn't for Ripple, the SEC would not continue to get these L's. Ripple were the first people to really stand up to them and give it to the man. Give it to the man. I think that's a good way of saying this. So I found it quite funny that they'd come out and applauded this result. And clearly we know it's a big month. In my opinion, September is going to be huge for Ripple and XRP. Now, the SEC's first kind of ETF, potentially, it's coming this week. Bloomberg are actually reporting as close as Friday, we could see our first approval. If that happens, this could be one of the biggest weeks in crypto we have had this year. But I am not getting too excited. I am waiting to see exactly how it pans out. Because frankly, sometimes in crypto, like I always say, you buy the rumor, you sell the news. But I don't think it's going to be one of those events. But who knows? This could get any delays. How are the SEC going to really react to this loss yesterday? It is very interesting. Now, the Department of Justice has filed a motion to stop Sam Bankman-Fried's witnesses from actually testifying. This is very, very interesting. Now, they're looking to bar 7 witnesses from the trial. Now, in the latest motion that was tabled on Monday, the United States Department of Justice has called for all 7 to no longer testify in court. Now, based on documents, the Department of Justice has identified flaws in SBF's expert witness disclosures, and basically they're saying that you should no longer therefore be able to give evidence. They argued in their motion where the defendant does disclose expert opinions, the opinions are inappropriate subjects for expert testimony or lack reliable methodology or facts or data and are irrelevant, prejudgmental and confusion towards the jury. You can no longer come and get involved. This is going to be a huge story. Clearly, Sam Bankman-Fried is aggressively trying to save his ass. SEC news again. The SEC has filed a sealed motion in the Binance case. Now, this is very unique. In the case against Coinbase, the case against XRP or Ripple, however you want to pronounce that or say it, it was an open case initially. Against Binance, they have stated 41 different causes for concern. Notably, this is a sealed motion, meaning that it's not open to the public right now. It's a matter of time till it gets leaked, but right now it is not open court documents. And finally, South Korea's Cheong, hopefully I've pronounced that correctly, wants to seize digital asset currency holdings from tax evaders. Now, people don't realise this, but in the UK, now legally, they can already do this. Now, frankly, I think majority of countries around the world, they know that people use crypto for very creative ways. And I think you kind of know what I'm getting at when I say that. So I don't think this has come as a massive surprise to anybody. But what is the surprise? I think it's probably around the timing. I mean, listen, the city's administrators have requested 7 digital currency exchanges to provide information around historical records of 8,500 residents. Are the exchanges going to play ball on this? I don't think anybody truly knows, but we're going to pay attention to it. Anyway, let's get into some of the latest figures. The time we're making this video, as you knew, yesterday was a huge day for Bitcoin. It's up 5.4% at $27,417. Ethereum is at $1,718. Also up 4.5%. BNB is at $224, up 3.37%. XRP is at 53 cent, up 2.79%. And finally, BGB token is at 43 cent, up 1.26%. Let's have a quick look at what happened then yesterday. Yesterday, we saw this almighty green candle. This is the 4-hour chart, by the way. Reminder, the bottom of the range is $24,780, and the top of the range is $27,650. We tested the top of the range, and frankly, we rejected it. But I don't think anybody anticipated this aggressive movement. This is a notable time period, and the next 2 days are going to be huge for Bitcoin. If we get an ETF approval, we will, in my opinion, not financial advice, see an aggressive entry into this range. And the range is, as we said, 27,650 all the way up to 29,580. And that was a range of which we found ourselves in for some time. If we don't get that approval, I strongly believe we'll see a little sell-off, and we will sideways trade for a little while within this range. So the next 2 to 3 days are absolutely critical for Bitcoin. And I'm going to say it's exactly the same for Ethereum. As you can see, we almost a carbon copy of the Bitcoin chart and our ranges of which we're monitoring. Reminder, the bottom of this range is $1,570 and the top of the range is $1,730. The current price, $1,719. You can tell just below that upper range, exactly the same. If we get that ETF announcement, I think you're going to see an aggressive level of entry into the next range, which could go as far as $1,960. Of course, not financial advice. The Fear and Greed Index is at 42. You'll remember for the last few days, it was at 35. So that is a great increase, suggests that there's a more positive feeling around the space. And then when you look at it, crypto bubbles, the market consensus is blooming green. People are getting excited. People are thinking something great is happening. But remember, approach with caution. There are so many different factors that do kind of manipulate the prices of different cryptocurrencies. Approach with caution, stay educated, stay informed, and most importantly, thank you so much for your support. Reminder, please do hit that like button and drop me a comment, and please do subscribe. But most importantly, let's go.